Welcome to Macomb, Alabama, a town frozen in time, where traditions run deep and the pace of life is slow. It's the 1930s, and the Great Depression casts its shadow over the South. But for Scout Finch, her brother Jem, and their father, Atticus, Macomb is home. Scout describes the town as tired, yet for the children, it's a playground of discovery and adventure. However, beneath the sleepy streets lies a simmering tension, one of prejudice, inequality, and deeply entrenched racism. As children, Scout, Jem, and their summer friend Dill are captivated by the eerie presence of Boo Radley, their reclusive neighbor. Rumors swirl around Boo, stories of him being a ghost-like figure who never leaves the Radley house, with tales of his violent past feeding their imaginations. The children's fascination with Boo borders on obsession, as they dare each other to get closer to his mysterious house. Boo becomes a legend in their minds, a symbol of everything they don't understand about the adult world. At the heart of To Kill a Mockingbird is Atticus Finch, Scout and Jem's father, a man of quiet dignity and unshakable moral principles. As a lawyer in Macomb, Atticus believes in justice for all, regardless of race or class. His calm and composed demeanor earns him respect, but it also makes him a target when he takes on the case of Tom Robinson. Atticus teaches Scout and Jem valuable lessons about empathy, fairness, and the importance of standing up for what is right, even when it's difficult. The heart of the novel lies in the trial of Tom Robinson, a black man falsely accused of raping a white woman, Mayla Ewell. When Judge Taylor appoints Atticus as Tom's defense lawyer, it ignites a firestorm in Macomb. Despite the town's outward civility, deep racial divides are exposed. Atticus is determined to defend Tom, not just because it's his duty as a lawyer, but because it's the right thing to do. Yet, for many in Macomb, a black man's word is worthless against a white woman's accusation. Scout and Jem begin to see the world through their father's eyes, a world filled with injustice and hatred. Atticus's defense of Tom Robinson is masterful. He points out the inconsistencies in Mayla Ewell's story and presents clear evidence that Tom could not have committed the crime. But despite the truth staring them in the face, the jury's decision seems predetermined. The children sit in the courtroom balcony, watching as their father fights an unwinnable battle. For Jem, it's a painful lesson in the realities of injustice. For Scout, it's the first time she understands the prejudice that permeates her world. The tension in the courtroom is palpable as the jury delivers its devastating verdict. Tom Robinson is found guilty. The trial's aftermath leaves a deep scar on Jem, who had believed so strongly in the justice system. For him, the guilty verdict is not just about Tom Robinson. It's about the loss of his faith in the fairness of the world. Scout, though younger, begins to grapple with the same feelings of confusion and anger. Meanwhile, Atticus remains steadfast, teaching his children that, despite the verdict, they must continue to fight for what is right. But the tragedy only deepens when Tom Robinson, in a moment of despair, tries to escape from prison and is shot and killed. Bob Ewell, Mayela's father, is enraged by the way Atticus exposed his lies during the trial. Though he won in court, he feels humiliated and seeks revenge. One dark evening, as Scout and Jem walk home from a Halloween event, Ewell attacks them, intent on harming Atticus through his children. In a moment of terror, the children are saved by an unlikely hero, Boo Radley. The recluse, who has watched over the children from afar, steps out of the shadows and defends them, killing Bob Ewell in the process. After the attack, Scout finally comes face to face with Boo Radley, the man she and her brother had been so fascinated with for years. Boo is nothing like the monster they imagined. Instead, he is kind and gentle, a protector who has silently cared for them from the shadows. As Scout walks Boo home, she reflects on the lesson her father has taught her all along, that to truly understand a person, you must walk in their shoes. In Boo, she sees the importance of empathy and the dangers of judging someone before knowing their story. Through Scout's eyes, we see the transition from innocence to a deeper understanding of the complexities of human nature. To Kill a Mockingbird is not just about racial injustice. It's a story about morality, courage, and the importance of standing up for what is right, even when the world seems against you. Atticus's quiet strength and Scout's growing empathy remind us that true courage is not in winning, but in the willingness to fight for justice, no matter the cost. As the novel closes, we are left with the powerful message that the fight for equality is ongoing, and that we must all strive to see the world through the eyes of others.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Please share your feedbacks and thoughts through comments.